Welcome to toasting. Welcome to. I messed that up big time. Big time. This video is titled TBD. Don't know what I'm doing. Just looking here, looking fly in my hats, in my shirt, and my jacket. This is my jacket. This is a woman's jacket. But it looks better on me than it does on them. Oh! Got really bored today. I thought, you know what would be funny? If I got a Ziploc bag, put some water in it, and put it in the freezer and make a fucking bag of ice. I don't know why I thought that would be funny. I checked on it 2 hours later and it still hasn't frozen. And like, I just don't know what to do now.
Why didn't you freeze?
I'm back. I was only wearing that jacket so it wouldn't be cold outside. The fuck am I doing? What the actual fuck am I doing right now? I'm fucking... Oh god. I'm so fucking done with this shit. And I'm not talking about quarantine. I'm actually fucking loving it. Controversial opinion, but I love being inside. I think I went over this already, but fucking love it. I'm striving. It's not the word, probably. I should look more into the camera. I haven't been looking into the camera. I've been going like this a lot. And I think that might be signs that I might be like autistic. I'm not sure. But I haven't been looking into the camera. I don't know why. Also, like fuck, I'm repeating a lot of the shit that I said. And I did it again. See, I looked away. Okay, I've been repeating a lot of the shit that I said in my previous videos. Because I have no imagination. I'm bored out of my fucking mind right now. Sorry, I had a little panic attack there. Fuck. Child's Play. Weird movie, right? It's not though. I love Child's Play. Don't look away, 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 don't look away. Okay, I love Child's Play. It's one of my favorite horror movies. It doesn't scare me, because I don't get afraid, because I'm not a fucking pussy. Other things scare me, like assignments, dating, being an adult. Those things scare me. Real things scare me. And dogs. I don't like big dogs. I don't know if that's controversial, but I'll beat a big dog to death if they even come fucking near me, because those shits kill, okay? You can only... I think like one rule I have in life is if you have the possibility to kill me in any way, I am considering the possible ways to kill you first. And I think that's just like something I've kept from, you know, my ancestors who would run in the wild and know that things are dangerous and that they can get killed at any moment, and they sharpen their spears ready to pierce first. And that's where I think I still have this mentality that anything that can kill me will kill me, and I have to kill it first. I haven't killed anything yet. That's a bad joke. I'm not a murderer. I'm sorry. It's a bad joke. Don't send the FBI after me. I don't want to kill anybody. But I would kill anybody. Fuck. Oh, these are horrible. Sorry, I had phlegm in my throat. These are horrible jokes. There's a picture of Jesus here, because we love fictional literature in this house. Mom would fucking kill me if she heard that joke. My mom gets so mad at me whenever I make jokes about religion. Like, hey mom, what do Jesus and me have in common? She said what? That's we both suck a lot of dick. It's not even a joke. It's just offensive. And I fucking love it. I don't know why. She gets really pissed off. I think it's hilarious. I probably shouldn't. I'm probably a horrible person. But I like being a horrible person. I think it's okay to be a horrible person if you're like, there's like a fine line, you know, there's humble and then there's like malicious. I'm never malicious towards anybody. I might be a dick, yeah, just because I think it's funny. If I don't think it's funny, then I'm not gonna be a dick. That's my life motto. If it's not funny, it's not worth doing. And I think I just got a text. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go check what it. I don't know where my phone is. Okay, weird coincidence. My sister just sent me a meme of Child's Play, which I was talking about until I got off track. I don't know how I got off track of Child's Play, but I did. Weird Child's Play. You know what? I'm gonna give my thoughts on Child's Play right now, which are stupid and make no sense, but I'm gonna give them. Okay, Child's Play from 1988, starring Brad Dourif and Alex Vincent. Alex Vincent is a little kid. Andy Barclay, that's him right there. There's nothing there, but this is to emphasize that he is a small kid. If I had a kid, he's the type of kid I would want, you know? He's like, hey mom, let me make you fucking breakfast in bed on my 6th birthday. And obviously it's fucking horrible. He burns the toast. How the fuck you burn toast? It's a fucking toaster, my dude. It has settings. He gets her, you know, the Good Guy brand cereal. Because of course, what other kind of cereal do you eat? Fucking cornflakes? No thank you. I'm not fucking Nathan E.P. who eats fucking Frosted Flakes like it's fucking crack, okay? He pours the cereal. He says, how much sugar does this cereal need? 1 spoonful? 2 spoonfuls? Nah. Fucking like 3 big ass spoonfuls of sugar on top. Milk, spills milk everywhere. This kid is a fucking idiot. I don't know what the I don't know how he was raised. I never fucking spilled milk, okay, when I was a kid. I don't care if you have. I don't respect you if you have, but I have never spilled milk as a kid. I spilled milk as a teenager and an adult, but that's because I was fucking high and it wasn't my fault. Also, I kind of knock it over with my elbow sometimes. But he spilled it while he was like pouring it. I've never spilled it while pouring it. I spilled it like fucking like that, but I haven't like spilled it while pouring it because I'm not a fucking idiot. And so basically he has a mom. He has no dad. He's out of the picture. He didn't love him enough to stay. Actually, later it turns out that he's dead. I'll tell you when we find out he's dead. It's a big reveal. They find the body. They don't. That's a lie. So he has a single mom who works a like retail job at like a Nordstrom kind of thing. Like it's a department store. And she works in the jewelry section. And in the jewelry section, she has her friend Maggie, who Andy refers to as Aunt Maggie, right? If my friends are watching this and you guys have kids in the future, I better be fucking Uncle Carlos to them, okay? Not just, oh, that's my friend Carlos. They had a no. I'm Uncle Carlos. You fucking got that, okay? I am an Uncle Carlos. So, yeah, so basically they're poor as shit. A single mom working a retail job. Obviously that's fuck. You can relate if you're watching this, probably not. And so this little fucking bratty ass kid is like, hey mom, I want a Good Guy doll for my birthday. She's like, bitch, please. You ain't gonna afford that shit right now? No, little bitch, here's some jeans. Be grateful for these fucking jeans so that people don't see you butt ass naked outside. And here, this is kind of a dick move. She bought him an accessory for the Good Guy doll. That's like, what the? That's like buying me a fucking video game without having the console. Like, you fucking degenerate. That's fucking horrible. But mom, I really want one. And she's like, I'm sorry honey, but we can't right now. He's like, okay. But if you go to this little fucker's room, this guy's got a fucking whole train sitting there. He has so many fucking toys. Honestly, his room looks fucking bigger than his mom's room. That's not a fucking joke. Like, there's so many fucking toys in there. Like, God, you know? You got all this shit and you want a fucking Good Guy doll? What are you, a fucking idiot? First of all, Good Guy dolls, they look fucking creepy. I wouldn't want one if I was a kid. But my parents would be like, do you want a Good Guy doll? I'm like, no. I want to fucking live. That's what I want. Later, his mom's like, you know what? He's been such a good kid. He's not a good kid. He looks like a little fucking brat to me. But he's a cute kid. And so when you have... this is the story in life. If you have the looks, you can get anything you want. And that's the moral of this movie. After his birthday, did I mention it was his birthday? I think I did. After his birthday, his mom goes to work. And then Maggie, who I mentioned beforehand, comes up to her and says, hey, there's some homeless fucking dude in the back alley of this fucking department store in Chicago. They're in Chicago, by the way. Who has a fucking good guy doll, and he's selling it cheaper than they're selling it in the fucking stores. And fucking Mrs. Barkley, Karen, that's her name. But oh fuck, she said Karen. She kind of has a Karen haircut too. So Karen Barkley decides, oh, I'm gonna go see if I can buy that for my kid. And she goes down there. She's like, hey, my guy, how much do you want for this? He's like, $50, you know, but just for inflation. And like, I think it's like 75 or some shit. And they sell it in the stores like 100 or 100 something. And you know, adjusted for inflation, that's probably like 200. I don't know how inflation works. I don't know how money works. No one explains this shit to me. I know I have a dollar bill, and with a dollar bill, I can get, I can get anything at Dollar Tree. That's what I know. All I know about money and the economy is that if I have a dollar bill, I can get any single item from a Dollar Tree. And that's all I need to know about our economy at this moment. Oh, this fucking video turned into a child's play fucking video. I don't even know how. I didn't have this planned. I just turned on the camera. I was gonna throw that fucking bag of water outside, and that was it. That was my whole plan for this video. But I don't know how I got on this child's play rant. And I'm explaining the movie instead of explaining my thoughts on the movie, which is really fucking stupid because that's what I want to do. But I thought a little bit of insight beforehand would help you understand my reasoning, not my reasoning, but my thoughts on this movie. He gets the doll. The mom buys it. She pays like $30 or $50 for it. When she's buying it, her friend Maggie, who's like the reasonable one, is like, no, that's too expensive. You shouldn't buy that. And Karen replies like, no, you don't know how much Annie's been wanting this doll. Yeah, I want a lot of fucking things too. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna fucking buy them. But it actually does, because that's what I fucking do, Karen. Knuckle touch? You know how like when you go like this, you go high five. But when you go like this, like, and you want like a fist bump, you don't go fist bump, right? That's weird. Why are we allowed to say high five, but not fist bump? Like, even saying it sounds weird to me, going fist bump, but high five. That sounds normal to me. And I think we need to normalize fist bump. You know, fist bumps are cool. Look, bam, you know? Bam, you know? How do fucking Sasuke and Naruto communicate? Bam, you know? They don't do, but they go, yeah, I acknowledge you as my rival and as an equal. That's what this means. Fuck, I got off track again. She buys the doll. Doll goes home. Doll is possessed by Charles Lee Ray, played by Brad Dourif. Oh, fuck, I didn't explain how he got possessed. Okay, rewind. Okay, so I'm gonna get real up close for this. So what happens? So my eyes? Why do my eyes look like that? Okay, so what happens is at the beginning of the movie, Mike Norris, the detective, is chasing down Charles Lee Ray. Charles Lee Ray is trying to get to his getaway driver, Eddie Caputo. Yes, I remember all their names. Okay. So he gets to he gets like behind Eddie Caputo's car. And he's like, Eddie! And then Eddie just fucking drives off because he sees other cops coming. And he's like, fuck this shit, I'm fucking leaving. Bye, Charles. And he fucking abandons Charles. And he goes, Eddie, please don't leave me. That's a horrible Charles Lee Ray impression. But you get the gist. So, without no escape, he runs into a toy store where he gets shot. He gets shot like 3 times. And as he's dying, he says to Mike Norris, the detective, I'll get you and I'll get Eddie no matter what. And man keeps his promises because he finds a doll. He does some ade dude dambala shit on it, which is voodoo. Also, like, I feel like they should explore like voodoo more, which they do in the sequels, Curse of Chucky and Cult of Chucky. They go more into the like the voodoo aspect of Child's Play, which I feel like gets ignored. Like, he does voodoo once, you know, in the first one. In the second one, he does it again, but like a shorter time, because he has to do it to steal Andy's body. But oh fuck, there's so much of this I need to explain. Oh my god, just watch the fucking movie. I could probably condense this really fucking easily, but I'm not. I don't know why I'm not condensing this. But you know what? I don't care. So he uses voodoo, possesses the doll. Doll gets picked up by the homeless guy. Why does he pretend to be a doll and get picked up by a homeless guy? To then get sold to a Karen, who then takes the doll to her fucking kid. Then when she presents the big ass box, he's like, "Hey, what the fuck do you think I have in here?" He's like, "I don't know, what the fuck do you have in there?" The 6-year-old says, because that's how 6-year-olds talk. So he says, "Well, it's not groceries." And it's like, "It's not groceries. There's only two things in this world. If it's not groceries, it's a fucking good guy doll." So he takes that shit out of his fucking mom's hand and says, "Thank you, asshole. I don't fucking need you anymore." He goes into the fucking living room, takes the little motherfucker out, says, "Hey, I'm Andy." And this shit's actually kind of advanced. He responds, "Hi, Andy. I'm..." Let me try to do the voice. "Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'll be your friend to the end. Heidi-ho, ha ha ha." Let me try again. "Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'll be your friend to the end. Heidi-ho, ha ha ha." Ugh. I still don't like it. "Hi, I'm Chuck." That's the worst one ever. Fuck you, Carlos. That's horrible. God, I got off track again. So... Am I ever gonna be done with this video? Huh? I'm asking you. Am I ever gonna be done with this fucking video? So he takes the doll out. He says blah blah blah. The doll says blah blah blah. Nothing fucking happens. And then the mom has to go back to fucking work. You know what? Now that I think about it, it's not the next day. It's the same fucking day as the guy's birthday. It's just later in the day. Because he wakes up early in the morning, like a fucking 6 in the morning. No fake a 6-year-old up at 6 in the morning. That's fucking... Actually, he woke himself up and woke his fucking mom up. Yeah. He's like, "Hey, asshole, get to work so you can buy me my good guy dolls." Oh yeah, so that whole thing happens. And then she has to go back to work. So guess who's babysitting? That's right. Aunt Maggie is babysitting. And shit goes astray. You know, they're in the living room. He's playing with his good guy doll and the good guy doll accessory that his mom bought him. And everything's going great until Aunt Maggie, the most Maggie person in this movie. I swear to God, she's such a Maggie that even Maggies go, "Whoa, Maggie, whoa." She goes, "Hey, time for bed, kiddo." And he's like, he does a real creepy thing. He goes, "But Aunt Maggie, Chucky wants to watch the 9 o'clock news." Because previously he saw a commercial for the 9 o'clock news where they talk about the Lakeshore Strangler, which is Charles Lee Ray, which is him, which is Chucky. God, you know what? I'm explaining too much. I'm gonna explain like this final part, and then I'm gonna get onto my thoughts. So, Aunt Maggie says, "You know what? I don't give a shit what Chucky wants, and I don't give a shit what you want. Now get to the fucking bathroom, clean your fucking ugly ass, fucking gingivitis-ridden teeth, and then get your fucking ass to bed, biatch." Word for word line for what she said. He's like, "Okay, I guess I'll do that." And so he goes, he brushes his teeth. Brusha, brusha, brusha. That's a Grease reference if you didn't know. And then while he's brushing his teeth, Aunt Maggie is putting some dishes away. Because Karen was like, I know it's my house and I made dirty dishes, but you're fucking cleaning it up. Actually, I don't know if those dishes were dirty before or after Karen left. I was just assuming they were dirty beforehand and she left fucking Maggie to deal with it. Because I think that's funniest. And you know what? Now I'm having a realization that I'm not going to give my thoughts on this Child's Play shit. Because I think me explaining the movie, it's already fucking funny. Even if it's not, it's fucking funny and entertaining to me. And I'm going to keep fucking doing it. Because I do me. And I do me great. Because I like me. I like being me. I like watching Child's Play. I like watching anime. I like watching... So, while Andy is brushing his teeth, Aunt Maggie is putting away the dishes, as I said previously. And it goes, boom, doo-doo-doo, welcome to the 9 o'clock news. That's when the TV turns on. She's like, ugh, what the fuck? She's like this, because she's putting away the dishes on the high shelf. She puts away the dishes, and she looks around the corner. Well, not around the corner. She has to walk a little bit, because it's a bit... They live in a big-ass apartment in downtown Chicago in the 80s, and she only has a job at a fucking department store. This feels strange to me. I feel like their apartment is way too fucking big for a single mom with a retail job. I'm not shaming. I just find it weird. And I don't like it. And I think it's strange. And I don't like different things. And I don't like when things change. Okay, I'm getting off point. I've been trying to fucking talk about this fucking TV scene for like a fucking minute now. So she goes, she's like, TV's on. She looks in the fucking recliner. Fucking Chuck's just there like saying that it's a fucking pimp. Going, yeah, I'm watching the fucking 9 o'clock news, bitch. You can't do shit about it. He doesn't say anything because he's a doll who's pretending not to talk right now. And why is he pretending not to talk when he got up from his fucking ass in Annie's room, walked to the fucking living room, and turned on the fucking TV by himself? I don't know. So he turns on the TV. Aunt Maggie gets fucking mad. She goes to Anne and is like, Andy, what the fuck is this? I told you to get your ass to fucking bed. You turn on the fucking TV. You put fucking Chucky in front of there. That's fucking strange, my dude. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I think you're a fucking psychopath. This doll might actually be fucking alive. I'm getting the fuck out of this house. You deal with this shit. She doesn't say that, but that's what I would say. I'd be out of there as soon as I saw that doll. If I ever in charge of a kid, and they bring a creepy fucking doll, I'm abandoning that kid that very fucking second. I'm not fucking staying, okay? I don't want to die by the hands of murderer's doll. That's not how I want to go. I want to die by the death penalty like any good American wants to. Okay, she gets mad. She's like, okay, I'm done with this shit. Just fucking go to bed. She's frustrated. I get it. She also works a retail job now to take care of this fucking kid that didn't even come out of her fucking womb. Like, that must be fucking exhausting. So she sends them to bed. She goes to the fucking living room, turns on the fucking 9 o'clock news anyways. Why did she turn it off? She was gonna turn it back fucking on? I don't know. I know conserve energy. It's not her apartment, but still, you know, fucking go green. Go for it, girl. God, this is like, I think this is like 10 minutes of a scene. It's taking me like 5 hours to get through it. Literally, it just could be faster if I just uploaded the whole movie. I could not explain this and upload the whole movie, and the video would be fucking shorter. And I'm fucking 100% sure of that. Okay, so she's watching TV, she's eating cake, she's fucking stuffing her mouth with fucking Andy's birthday cake. And something fucking runs across behind her. It's like, oh, what the fuck? Andy, is that you? Is that you, Andy? Or is that a murderous fucking doll? You know, like, which one is it? The world might never know. But it's the murderous doll. And I know that for a fact. Because I've seen the movie. Have you seen Child's Play, Aunt Maggie? No, you fucking haven't. Maybe if you have, your ass would be safe right now, knowing not to go to fucking Andy Barkley's house and babysit him and his fucking creepy ass doll, Chucky. Maybe then you would be alive. Oh shit, yeah, she dies. I guess I spoiled it. Yeah, she like Chucky's like fucking with her and just running around everywhere, just you know, making different noise. She'd go to different areas of the house, and eventually, like, she goes to the kitchen, which has a window, and they're at a very tall building in Chicago. And so she checks behind the face and goes, oh, nothing there. I might be losing my mind. She fucking turns around and fucking she goes, you know, you just see her face. Just get close up her face, like, you know, insinuating that she's seeing Chucky, you know, and Chucky just fucking lobs a hammer at her. Fucking she falls through the fucking window. You see her fucking falling, and then bam, she hits the fucking car. She hits the fucking car, lands. She's dead. There ain't no coming back from that. She already used up her other 3 health crystals, so there's no way she's coming back from this. Then after that, it cuts to Karen Barkley coming back home. She gets off the bus from her retail job, you know, because she's a fucking working class citizen. And she sees the cops. She's like, what the fuck happened, you know? She sees the car, but the body isn't there anymore. But, you know, I want to whisper, hey, you see that dented car? You know who made that dent? Your fucking best friend made that dent. Okay, so she goes upstairs. She's like going through like fucking, what's going on here? She gets to her front door, and detectives are there. And they're like, hey, you can't come in here. This is a crime scene. She's like, what the fuck? Imagine coming home to where you left your kid, and a cop is standing outside saying, this is a fucking crime scene. If you ask me, that's the fucking scariest part of this fucking movie. She says, I live here. And they're like, okay, no proof. Just, I live here. They let her right through. She's like, what happened? And Andy says, Mommy, Aunt Maggie had an accident. What the fuck do you mean accident? And then that's when Detective Mike Norris, fucking thick daddy, fucking Delph Mike Norris comes out. He's like, Mrs. Barkley. He doesn't say that. But he's like, hi, I'm Detective Mike Norris. And she's like, hi, I'm Karen Barkley. It's the introduction. How anyone introduces themselves. It's like, your fucking friend had an accident, threw her ass through the fucking window, and fucking landed on a car that's like fucking 70 floors. No, not 70. Like, they're like in the 7th floor of a building. So she fucking fell. She fucking flew 7 stories down straight into a car. That's what he basically says. She's like, oh no, my friend Maggie. She's devastated, as anyone would be if someone broke their window. and then Andy goes to his room, and he's like, what do you think happened to Aunt Maggie, Chucky? And then, okay, I was supposed to explain this earlier, but Chucky dumped some flour on the kitchen table so that Aunt Maggie would clean it up and he could run behind her. And after doing that, he got off on the kitchen table to throw a hammer at her ass. And so on the table, there's footprints. And then Andy goes and checks, you know, he's just sitting down, like he has like fucking Chucky on a pedestal for some fucking reason. I don't know, but he's sitting lower than Chucky. So shit's already fucking weird when you shit lower than your fucking toys. And he sees the bottoms of Chucky's shoes, sees the flowers, remember seeing the footprints over there, remembers Mike Norris asking him to check his shoes for the shoe prints if they matched. They didn't match. He's like, oh shit. Did you kill Aunt Maggie? I feel like he did. I'm gonna go tell everyone. So he runs to the fucking kitchen where the fucking police and his mom are. He's like, I know what happened to Aunt Maggie, who was here. So I'm literally trying to remember what he says. Oh, he says, I know who was on the kitchen table. And Mike Norris, like, he's fucking intrigued. He's like, who, Andy? Who was it? And he's like, Chucky. The fucking face on Mike Norris is like, the doll? That's his fucking face. That's his fucking attitude for the rest of the movie. Oh my god, this video is so long. I'm still talking about it. How am I still? I'm still in the first act of the movie. I still am. Sorry, I needed water. That's good water. Welcome to today's sponsorship. Water, sponsored by me. Drink water or I'll send my friend Sam to beat the shit out of you. So Mike Norris is like, oh god, this kid's being a little fucking asshole. Talking about his dog killing people. That's fucking stupid. This kid's fucking stupid. I should beat the shit out of him. That's what he's thinking, as we all are right now. But then, you know, he leaves. He's like, I'll be in contact with you, Mrs. Barkley, if I come up with anything else. As all detectives tend to say to their fucking victims. I consider her a victim. He's a cop. He victimizes everyone. Don't at me. So they all leave. I don't know what leads up to this conversation, to this. But then Andy says, but Mom, Chucky said that Aunt Maggie was a bitch and got what she deserved. And I'm like, ooh, that's an actual. The other curses were like, fucking, they were fake, okay? No one ever cursed in this movie until that point. But no one ever cursed in the movie until this point except for Charles Lee Ray. This is the first time, like, I'm not adding any, like, fuck shit, you know, or bitch, you know? This is the first, he actually says, but Mom, Chucky said that Aunt Maggie was a bitch and got what she deserved. He actually says this to his mom about her best friend. And says that Chucky said it, you know? Slick move, dude. I wish I could say that to my mom about her friends. I don't know why. I don't think it. I just think it would be funny. And remember my rule: if you're a dick and it's funny, then it's okay. Well, I'm a fucking idiot. So she's like, what? He's like, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm making things up. Because at this point, he realized no one's gonna fucking believe me in this shit. You know, I'm gonna tell this, that person. No one's fucking believing me. So he's like, sorry, Mom. I just, you know, I don't know, Mom. I'm just fucking stupid, I guess. That's what he basically says. She's like, yeah, I guess you are fucking stupid. Then she locks him in his room and leaves. Then it's the next morning. She's dropping him off at preschool. She's like, you have any nightmares about Aunt Maggie? It's like, no. The fuck? No, I didn't. I probably will now that you mentioned it, but I didn't last night. She's like, okay, have fun at preschool or kindergarten or first grade. I don't know what grade 6-year-olds go to. I just know she drops him off at some school. I doubt she even knows where he goes to school and just found a random school and dropped him off there. He goes inside. She leaves. The sneaky motherfucker says, you know what? I'm coming back outside. Because Chucky is telling him, hey, we're gonna go find my friend Eddie Caputo. Y'all remember Eddie Caputo? The one he said he'll get no matter what? Oh yeah, and Mike Norris, the detective, the one he said he'll get no matter what, well, he also met him, remember? He came back into the story when he went to the apartments when Aunt Maggie died. Sure, how are we gonna get there? It's like, don't worry about it. Just what Chucky says. I know how to get there on the train. And they take the train. And there's a 6-year-old riding a train with a big ass good guy doll. And also at the preschool, there's another good guy doll carried by another kid. Much fucking bigger. There's a real fat ass kid who's carrying him in the fucking school. It's like fucking 2 times the size of fucking Andy Barkley, but he's carrying around this fucking good guy doll too. I always ask myself, how do we know the other good guy doll isn't also possessed? You know, what if this is just like a fucking manufacturing error? That, you know, if you're dying near a good guy doll, your soul automatically fucking transfers into it. And fucking, while Charles Ray was thinking he was doing voodoo, he was just fucking delusional from blood loss. That's what I like to think, and I think I'm right. So anyways, he gets on the train, he gets off the train, because it's really sketchy fucking part of Chicago. They find Eddie Caputo's house, which is a fucking like ransacked fucking place in a fucking junkyard of all places. I don't know if this is a real fucking place in Chicago. It probably isn't. So he's like, okay, Chucky, I'll leave you on this chair and I'm gonna go take a twinkle. He literally says twinkle. He means take a piss. He needs to take a piss. But he says, I need to take a twinkle, Chucky. I don't know why I'm saying it. Chucky. He kind of says it like that. I don't know why, but he says it like that sometimes. Oh, he says it like that when he's screaming for Chucky. So he leaves him on this fucking chair that's facing the fucking Eddie Caputo's house. He goes to take a piss. He comes back. The fucking doll is gone. And then, like, meanwhile he's taking the piss before he comes back. You see, like, just a POV shot of Chucky getting up and start running into the house. He runs into the house. He starts making noise, fucking around with Eddie Caputo. And Eddie Caputo's like, what the fuck is going on? He takes his gun, he's like shooting, bam, bam. Then Chucky goes into the kitchen. He likes going to kitchens. I don't know what's up with Chucky in kitchens. But he goes into the kitchen. He turns on the fucking oven, which is a gas oven. Turns them all fucking, goes, go, 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 go. He turns the oven completely on. And the gas oven, leaves the door open. And then he goes outside where he keeps taunting Eddie Caputo. And he's like, Eddie, over here. And then he turns around, shoots the stove, blows the fucking house up. And while all this is happening, fucking Andy Barclay's running around going, Chucky, where are you, Chucky? Because he's not at the chair anymore. And then it explodes, and then it cuts to Andy at the police department holding Chucky. And they're like, and then his mom comes to the fucking police department. It's like, what the fuck is going on, Detective Mike Norris? Like, hey, yeah, so your kid, like, he was at Eddie Caputo's house. He's like, who's the fuck is Eddie Caputo? And he's like, he's the accomplice to the Lakeshore Strangler. She's like, who the fuck? She doesn't say that. I don't know how this scene goes. I actually don't remember it. But yeah, but like they're in the interrogation room, and Annie's like, yeah, that fucker's real name, pointing at Chucky, is Charles Lee Ray. He told me. He also told me if I ever told anyone, he would fucking kill me. Okay? That's what he said. And so no one fucking believes him. He's like, wow, you know, I'm gonna fucking die. And they're like, you know what you need, kid? We're gonna send you to a fucking psychiatric hospital. And they fucking send him to a psychiatric hospital, yet again gaslighting him. And this is what I feel is the scariest part of the movie. That the complete inability to do anything about your situation, and the fact that no one believes you even though you know you're right, and you know you're in danger. And you know, that talks a lot about, you know, our society nowadays, about how things work, how people are constantly in danger and no one cares or no one believes them. And that's where my thoughts on the Child's Play franchise, which I'm glad that I didn't go into this video, because that's all I had right now, and I feel like talking about it is more content. So they send him to a psychiatric hospital. His mom Karen takes the doll home because they don't allow toys at the psychiatric hospital. And she's looking at the doll and she's like, ugh, you know, you fucking ruined this, you know. My kid might be crazy and channeling his things through you, so you ruined our family. She's like, speak, say something. And he says, I like hugs. That's so funny. I'm fucking going crazy interrogating this doll. So she puts the doll down. She goes to the doll's box. I should probably throw away this box, you know, it's taking up space. She picks it up. Fuck, you know what falls out? Fucking batteries. They're like, batteries included. Just put them inside the fucker and he'll work. And she thinks, wait, I didn't put these inside that fucker. He's still working. She looks at him and then looks back at the camera. She doesn't. I just did that for a dramatic effect. She does look at him. It's like, shit, what the fuck? You know, I'd leave the fucking house at this point. Or like, or grab a garbage bag to put him inside. You know, tie it up, put more garbage bags, you know, because he's a fucking dog. He's not going to be able to escape from that. Why does no one just put fucking Chucky in a fucking bag? Problem solved. Put him in a fucking bag, tie that shit up, throw it in the fucking ocean. Problem solved. You're done. You got nothing to do with this now. He's out of your life. So then she's like super suspicious. Like, yeah, there's something wrong with this doll. She picks it up. It's like, speak. You know, she doesn't. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Fuck. So she gets a doll, starts disrobing the doll because the batteries is inside the doll's clothes on its back. So she fucking bends his ass over, starts disrobing him. You know, I'm feeling, I feel like this is sexual harassment at this point. But she gets to the place where you put the fucking batteries in. She opens it up. And as soon as she opens it up, this fucker turns his head around and says, "Hi, I'm Chucky, wanna play?" And she goes, "Ah," and fucking throws him under the couch. At this point, why the fuck are you staying in the room? This motherfucker just turned his head around, you seeing he has no batteries inside, and fucking talks. Well, he doesn't talk, he talks through the speaker. That's in the doll. He hasn't opened his mouth yet. But for some reason, Karen decides, you know what? I'm gonna pick this doll up, I'm gonna carry it by my waist. I'm lighting a fire in my fireplace. He says, speak, goddammit, or I'll throw you in the goddamn fire. And he goes, you fucking whore, you stupid bitch. I'll teach you to fuck with me.
Talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire.
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
And then he bites her on the fucking arm. She fucking yeets him the fucking kitchen. Again, what's with fucking checking the kitchen, you know? He gets up, he runs away. Then she decides, oh shit, he's going after Andy probably. At this point, they don't know that he wants Andy's body. And what I mean by he wants Andy's body, it's nothing gross. Don't worry about it. So she chases after him, finds nothing. This is like, you know what? I'll get answers. So she goes to Mike Norris and says, hey, the doll is alive. Here's, look, the motherfucker bit me. And he's like, you're a woman, I don't have to listen to you. Charles Lee Ray, like Andy said. And he's like, it's not Charles Lee Ray. And she said, how do you know that? And he says, cause I killed him. It was me, Dio. That's a JoJo reference. And you're not gonna fucking get it, but fuck you, it's funny. So he says, yeah, I killed the dude at this toy store. And she's like, the toy store? Which toy store? And he says, this toy store. It's like, oh, fuck. That's where the fucking... she goes, well, actually, this never happens. I'm making this up. So she's like, okay, if he's dead, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with the doll, but the doll is still fucking alive. And so she tracks down the homeless dude who she bought the doll from. It's like, hey, you know, there's something wrong with this doll. I need to know where you got it. I need to know all this shit. He's like, I don't know, I'm gonna do it for free. And she's like, okay. She has like $10 probably. And she's like, this isn't enough. It's like, this is all I have. You know, this is all I have right now. Because she's a fucking retail worker who doesn't make that much money. And I understand that. And I felt, you know, I could relate to the scene where she's like, this is all I have. This is all I fucking have. And he's like, that's not all you have. That's not, yeah, he tries to rape her. I really didn't want that in my Chucky movie, but yeah, he tries to rape her. It doesn't get that close, like maybe 2 seconds, like when he tries to grab her. But Mike fucking shows up. He's like, only detective I like, the only cop I like, Detective Mike Norris. He fucking, bam, knees him in the dick. Fucking bends him over in a car, puts a gun in his head. It's just police brutality. But in his defense, he just tried to rape a woman. So, you know, I don't feel compassion for rapists. So, he says, hey, the lady wants to know where you got the fucking doll. And he's like, I got it from this toy store on this street. Because homeless people remember that shit. And he's like, oh shit. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. Karen's like, oh shit, what do you mean, oh shit? He's like, nothing. Like, no, you said, oh shit, when he mentioned that toy store. What do you know about it? Like, then, like, we have confirmation that the toy, who Andy Barclay says is Charles Lee Ray, is from the same store where Charles Lee Ray fucking died. Also, how was that doll not taken, like, into evidence? Like, he died right next to it, like, holding it. I'm pretty sure some of his blood got on it, too. He's like, oh, this is still bullshit. He doesn't want to believe her. He's a fucking white man. White men don't believe anything. White men are the worst. I'm sorry. I have white friends. I'm sorry, white man friends. I don't hate you, but you're not my favorite person. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I fucking love you. He leaves. He says, you know, in the next scene, he's at the fucking police department going through Charles Lee Ray's old files. Because, you know, he's like, you know what? I probably should check some of this shit up since I am the guy who killed him. So he checks the files. He gets in his car. Fucking Chucky attacks him in his back seat. Shit goes down. He now believes in Chucky. He goes to fucking Karen. And, like, they investigate a bunch of other stuff. God, this video is so long. They investigate some other things. He's like, hey, you know, Chucky is real. I believe in him now. Let's go visit this guy. I forgot his name. God, I completely forgot his name. But he's the guy who taught voodoo to Chucky. So he's like, okay, we'll go into this guy's house. Chucky shows up there first, says, hey, old friend, brings up his voodoo doll and says, hey, I need a knife. He's like, hey, I need to get out of this body. Tell me how to get out of this body. I thought I couldn't feel any pain in the doll's body, but I feel pain. He's like, you're turning human? I wasn't into the accent, but I thought, you know what, that's in bad taste. And so, oh fuck, you know what? Cliff Notes version. It's like, okay, well, you gotta get, like, the only way you can get a human body is if you take over the body of the person you first confess your real self to. Like, oh, fucking Andy, you gotta take Andy's body? Okay. I'll take Andy's body. And then he kills the fucking dude. And it's like, if you excuse me, I have a date with a 6-year-old boy. That's one of his lines. Ew, Chucky. I know it's a joke, and I know you don't want to do anything sexual with the boy. I know this. But I still don't like it, and I want you to stop. I prefer you to murder the 6-year-old boy than making another joke like that, Chucky. Okay? Capiche? Do we understand each other? Good. Chucky leaves, tracks him down to the fucking psychiatric hospital. Fucking Andy Barclay's a badass. Fucking like knew Chucky was coming for him. He's like, I got shit ready. He escapes. He gets back home. When he gets back home and gets ambushed by Chucky, apparently he wasn't that fucking ready. You fucking dumbass kid. And so Chucky's like, how do you do it then? Blah 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 blah. And Karen and Mike show up. They're like, yeet, motherfucker. They throw him in the fireplace. He burns up. He comes back to life. They thought he was dead. They blow his fucking limbs off. Then they blow his fucking head off with a gun. Karen does the shooting. And then, still not dead, motherfucker comes back. He fucking bursts through the air vent. And is like, I'll never die. And then she fucking shoots him in the head. Oh, no, she shoots him through the heart. Because that's what the voodoo guy said. It's like, how do we kill Chucky? He's like, the heart. The heart is almost human. You gotta destroy the heart. So they finally fucking blast him through the fucking heart. He fucking dies against the curtain, dragging him down with his blood on it. He says, and then his final words are, hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? And then it ends. We're like, okay, we're walking out of here. Turn off the lights. We're closing the door for some reason. But then it ends on a freeze frame of Andy looking through the door, like still not trusting that motherfucker's dead. And that's fucking great. I really like that. He's like, I don't trust anything anymore. I am afraid for my life. This motherfucker's gonna come back for me at some point. And he was right, because there's a Child's Play 2 and a Child's Play 3 and a Bride of Chucky, which he's not in, and a Seed of Chucky, which he also isn't in. But he is in Cult of Chucky and in Curse of Chucky, which are the next two. Not in that order. Switch them. Yeah, so that's pretty much Child's Play. Sorry for going on forever, but this has been Coast.